The IRS has just released 2 new tools to help you determine your eligibility and to update your information for the monthly checks that are going to start going out in a matter of just weeks. So let's get into it, and I'll tell you everything you need to know in this video. Welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're new or if you haven't done so already, make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video, as it's totally free to do so, and you can join this community with the other hundreds of thousands of people who are already here. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate you, and let's talk through this. So first off, you may want to consider sharing this video with your friends, family, and social media, because believe it or not, there are still millions of people out there right now who have no idea that they're going to be eligible to receive monthly checks going forward, starting literally in about 3 weeks from now. So with that being said, I also want to say this video is completely 100% revolving around the child tax credit, okay? So I want to make it very clear, just so everybody knows, this is talking about the portals for the child tax credit, okay? So we've talked about this many times before, and I just want to let you know that's what it's about. Okay, with that being said, and with making it very clear, let's get into it and talk about these new tools that the IRS just released on their website. So here's the thing. We've been waiting for the release of these couple tools here for quite a while. In fact, we didn't know that there would actually be 3 tools, 3 portals in total. There's actually 3 of them right now. So we were just expecting 2 tools, but now we have 3. Wow, they surpassed our expectations, if you can say that. All right, so let's go through these one at a time here. The first one is called the Child Tax Credit Eligibility Assistant. Let me say that again. Child Tax Credit Eligibility Assistant. So you can find this on the IRS website. It is irs.gov. Now this first tool, the Eligibility Assistant, basically just asks you a series of questions to determine your actual eligibility. So if you are somebody kind of on the fence right now, wondering like, hey, am I actually eligible? Am I eligible to receive monthly checks going forward starting in July as a result of the child tax credit? Well, this tool is actually for you. You can use this one, the Child Tax Credit Eligibility Assistant, to answer a series of questions, and it'll pop out an answer for you at the end. Either yes, winner, you are ready and you are available to start receiving these monthly payments, or sorry, maybe not this time. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping that you get a big old yes. That'd be great, right? So you can use this tool just to figure out if you're eligible. All right, next. The next portal that you can use that was just released is the Child Tax Credit Update Tool. Now, this tool is used for those people who want to either opt in or opt out of opt out of payments. So yes, some people may actually want to opt out of payments. Believe it or not, right? It seems kind of weird that some people would want to say no to monthly payments, but there actually is a strategy behind it. The reason being, let me just give you one quick example. First off, some people may just not want monthly checks, right? Some people may just want to choose a lump sum payment early next year. If that's the case, you could be looking at thousands upon thousands of dollars, especially if you have multiple kids. Yeah, you could be looking at a lot of money. So some people might think, hey, I'm going to forego the monthly payments that are a few $100s, and I'm going to grab a big lump sum early next year. So kind of depends on your personality and your need at the moment. If you need an extra couple $100s per month right now, you probably will want to go ahead and grab the monthly payments going forward. If you don't really need the extra money right now and you're kind of getting by just fine, you might want to go with a big lump sum payment early next year. Another strategy could be, some people may be anticipating kind of a big tax liability next year when they go to file their tax return. They might be thinking, hey, it might be kind of nice to have this big lump sum payment to help me offset my tax liability next year when I go to file. So therefore, let's just say, for example, let's just say they owe $10,000 in taxes. Ouch, that would not be fun, right? That would be a bad one. So they may think, hey, I'm going to use this couple $1,000s as a result of the child tax credit to offset my tax liability next year, and it won't hurt quite so bad, right? It won't sting as much, right? So that's what another strategy could be behind that. So this second tool, this other part, the child tax credit update tool, you can use it for opting in and out. And over the coming days and weeks here, there's actually going to be some updates onto the tool where you can actually update your mailing address and you can update some other information like banking information, things like this. So you can stay tuned for that, but they will definitely be updating this tool here over the coming days here, especially before July. And then again in August, there will be some more updates on that one. Now, there is actually a third portal. Yes. This one was actually released about a week and a half ago or so like that. Not that long ago. It was just released. It is called the NonFiler Sign-Up Tool. So for those people who are typically non-filers, typically low-income individuals, maybe you're receiving something like Social Security, maybe disability benefits, SSDI, maybe survivors or SSI, possibly VA benefits, or maybe you're just low income and you typically do not file a tax return. That is what the non-filer sign-up tool would be for, okay? It'd be for all of you who are non-filers. Now, here's the thing. If you previously did not file a tax return, or you did not fill out the non-filer tool last year or earlier this year, well, actually, let me take that back. It was not open earlier this year. It was only open last year. So if you filled out the non-filer tool or you filed a 2020 tax return, then the non-filer tool, you don't need to do it, right? They already have your information and you wouldn't need to fill that out. However, if you typically don't file and you want to update your information and give the IRS your information as well as for yourself and your dependents, you can use the non-filer sign-up tool right there on the IRS website to update your information so that they can determine how much money are you actually eligible to receive as a result of the child tax credit. They have your information then, they can process it, they can determine how much you're eligible to receive, and then they can start sending you out your payments on July 15th, along with everybody else, right? So there is an actual benefit to all this. So these portals are pretty good. Now, again, you might have to just go through and just determine, like, do you actually need to fill out any of this stuff, or do they already have all of your information? If you do need to fill out any of this information, which tool do you use? The non-filer sign-up tool, because they don't have your information? Do you maybe want to use the Child Tax Credit Eligibility Assistant to figure out, hey, am I actually eligible, because maybe you're on the fence right now? Or do you want to use the other one, the Child Tax Credit Update Tool? Yes, I know, there's a lot of different names here. The Child Tax Credit Update Tool to update your information and to either opt in or opt out of those payments, right? There's a lot going on there, but it's nice that they actually have these portals. Now, to be totally honest, I've played around a little bit. I've looked around on the IRS website. However, I have not actually gone into the tool and actually input any information into them. So, sometimes these new tools like this, these new systems, maybe they have a little bit of kinks that still need to be worked out. So that could be a real thing, but I'm assuming that they're working probably well and they're just working just fine. So they are up right there on the IRS website that you can go over there and you can check out and use as needed for yourself and your situation. Again, be very, very careful. There's a lot of scams going on out there right now. A lot of people trying to get your information. Make sure that you go to the IRS official website. It is irs.gov. Always make sure it says gov at the end of the website there. irs.gov. And when you're on these websites, when they're collecting information, up in the search bar, it should show HTTPS, which indicates that it's actually a secure website. So just make sure when you're inputting personal information that it actually has that HTTPS at the top there. If it doesn't have it, you might want to try again and look where you actually are, just to verify that you're actually on the IRS website. So very important. So as we get further information on this, of course, I will let you know. But according to the IRS, the majority of people out there don't need to take any further action as they already have your information. Yeah, they also said the same thing with the stimulus checks, and we saw how that whole thing played out, right? Yeah, they said, oh, we have everybody's information. You probably don't need to do anything. Well, that wasn't exactly the case for some people, right? There was a lot of people that had to jump through some hoops and to take further steps in order to get their stimulus checks. Whether it was the first one, second one, or third one, we saw that happen. But let's just give them the benefit of the doubt and hope that they actually do have everybody's information and they can actually just start sending these payments out literally in about 3 weeks from now. Yeah, July 15th, first wave of payments will be going out to about 39 plus or so million households. Yeah, a lot of people are going to be getting checks here in a matter of just weeks. So, hope this helps you out. Let me know if you have any questions down below. I will do my best to answer them for you. And if I need to make a follow-up video, of course, I can do that as well. But otherwise, you might want to share this video with your friends, family, and social media, because like I said earlier, there are still millions of people that have no clue that they're eligible to receive monthly checks going forward in a matter of just weeks. So again, hope this helps you out. Enjoy your day. Go back and check out any of my other videos right here on the channel. And of course, hit the subscribe button right down below. Thank you again, everybody. I'll see you later.